girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done.
Well, hello, you guys. How you doing? How are you all doing? Hello, hello, hello. Cash. Hi, Slim Not Shady. Will the real Slim Hauser please stand up? Let's see. I'm loving these comments already, you guys. Happy Friday. Welcome, Cash. Love your comments. Hi, Carrie. How are you doing? Hello, Jeff. One of the few sane people I know. Yeah, good to see you too. So, y'all, I think some people have completely fucked up the assignment. Excuse my language. And it's so disappointing. It is honestly so freaking disappointing. You know, it takes a while when you're on YouTube, it takes a while to get to know people, and what they're really about. You can be new to YouTube and meet a creator, go to their channel and think, oh, they're cool. I love these, because I am attracted to badass people, men and women, when it comes to who I like to be around. I like that attitude. Can y'all believe I used to think Perplex QT was a badass? I used to think she was cool. I had no idea about her. Same thing with Betty. Honestly, I thought she had me completely snowed in for a few weeks. But I was very disappointed in that one because she could do good. She could really do good on these cases, and she chooses not to, and it's sad. But anyway, however, I want to talk about some other people side-eyeing you right now. Nonsense. Granny's watching. Clue. Barbecue lady. Now, quick little thing on barbecue lady, just to throw this out there because I'm not going to be able to show what I wish I could show. But she's straight up lying, y'all. Period. She is straight up lying about the cease and desist that she received. There's no lawsuit. I don't know why she's doing this big GoFundMe for $25,000, but I have seen the proof that she is lying. Period. That's cool, Cash. That's cool. What I don't like is the hypocrisy. To have a call out channel and call out other channels for attacking families of victims and families of missing children. If you're going to do that, why are you then doing the exact same thing on your friend's channel in their chat and agreeing with them and supporting them for doing the exact same thing to the other side? Right? You can't do that. It's hypocrisy. And I've been seeing it day after day after day. There shouldn't even be sides. There should not be sides. Why are there sides? Can somebody tell me why there's even sides in a missing child case or any case, for example? You know, I mean, hypocrisy is at an all-time high. It is beyond ridiculous at this point. Do these people who constantly attack Chris and Katie or Seth have any concept of empathy? And the fact that, frankly, we don't know shit about what they're going through, what they've done to search, what they know about the investigation, nothing. We don't know anything about them personally. Yet, day after day, pick a channel of the parent that you like the best, and you're going to see them going after the other side. It is ridiculous. This channel's going after Seth. This one's going after Chris and Katie. But the worst part is the drama queens right in the big middle of it, calling those other two groups out and calling them tragedy pimps when they're doing the exact same thing. Maybe they are tragedy pimps, right? Anybody who is exploiting a case of a victim or missing person, day after day, hour after hour, and hours of live streams speculating about the most wildest bullshit, looking at you, Jay, is a tragedy pimp. Period. However, but maybe, just maybe, these call out channels have become exactly what they used to claim to stand against. They have become tragedy pimps themselves. Day after day after day. Now, let me make my thing over here. I got some links saved I'm going to pull up here in a minute. I wish I could make my screen bigger. I'm telling y'all, it sucks getting to be 50 because once you hit 50, your eyesight's going to you're going to either become farsighted or nearsighted, and either way sucks when you're trying to do this because my laptop, my text is really, really tiny, right? So I can see that great. But on my bigger monitor, the text is always too big and it just gives me a headache going back and forth. So, did you look up to lower your intro? No. Oh, okay. I made it's just Canva, but I had made my intro months before she made that one. Somebody had messaged me and called it out. They were like, go look at Laura's, blah, blah, blah. And I had seen it months before, and I'm like, so it's Canva. Yeah, she copied me, but who cares? It's Canva. Then somebody went up on her panel not long ago and was like, oh my God, go look at Crime Sleeping's intro. She copied you. She came over. She sent somebody over. As a matter of fact, I think it was Granny's Watch. And Granny's Watch was like, oh yeah, it's your intro. It's your intro. And somebody messaged me this clip, right? So I go over there and I confronted her. I'm like, bitch, show me your receipt. Show me when you made it. I know you made it in Canva because these are the little video clips and things that we can use in Canva Pro. So I don't know if she has the Pro, but I have the Pro. I told her I have it date and time stamps when you create whatever you create in Canva. I'm like, I can prove exactly when I made mine. Let's see yours. Let's see yours. Show it. And she refused. And I went back on her thing, and she had only been using it for like 3 months at that point, and I'd been using mine for like 11 months. So she's not even worth any of my time. Yeah, I totally don't copy anybody. It's so silly. But that fell into the whole drama BS that happened before with those channels, and people jump on bandwagons quick, really, really quick. Thank you. Let me catch up on a couple of comments here. All the drama in the Sebastian Rogers case made me lose interest in the case. Turned it off and figure I'll hear any big breaks on the news. This right here, guys, is why I'm pissed. Because why? Why do there need to be sides? Now, I do want to say, speaking of Laura, some of it I get. Some of the calling out I totally understand because I'm going to do a little bit of it myself, but I'm just calling out hypocrisy. Now, two perfect examples of people that I think have a pass to call out the person would be Queen Bee and Makeup Mobster. That's some righteous anger they're both entitled to, in my opinion. You know, perplex Laura calling CPS on Makeup Mobster, that was dirty. In my opinion, if MM wants to call her out daily forever, I'm good with that. She messed with this woman's kid. That's just, ugh. Real lifers suck. Now, BHB did go too far with Queen Bee, just like she's done in this case and every other case that she touches. And I know she puts on a good show, but I'm telling you, if you think that she's Little Miss Innocent Advocator, you really don't know her. You really don't know the full story. I knew her personally as a friend for like 3 or 4 weeks. I got to know her and Olivia really well in those few weeks. And once I figured things out, like, she's no advocate. She is no advocate for victims. She's an advocate for herself, but she's not an advocate for victims. That is true. But she did go too far with the harassing, doxing, defaming, all that stuff. So yeah, she's gonna be in trouble. And now that she's doing all this crap with this case, and I'm trying not to mention case names because I don't want to bring drama into this case, you know? I don't want any more drama. I want to call it out and make it stop because it's ridiculous. But what she's done in this case is horrible. And frankly, Clue ain't no better. I have a clip of Clue doing the same kind of nonsense with pulling up at victim's home over there and videotaping and then reporting back on a channel what she's seeing at this house. Stop doing that, people. Leave these people alone. I don't care what you think in your head. Why do people have to put that on YouTube? I mean, there's cease and desist going out, and they are valid. A cease and desist means please shut the fuck up, or we're going to have to sue you. We're going to have to press charges. We're going to have to get a federal injunction. Nobody, no victim's family should be pushed to that point. Period. I don't care if you like Seth or like Chris and Katie or don't. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Has everybody forgotten the Kylie Rodney case? Has everybody completely forgotten when she came out and asked everybody respectfully to back off, leave them alone, let them grieve? You know who did? Me. Many of us did. We didn't like it. We didn't even necessarily agree, but we respected her wishes and we left them alone. The only video that I put out on Kylie Rodney after her mom asked everybody to back off was the tribute video. You won't find any videos on my channel attacking any family or victim or survivor, accusing anybody, pointing fingers at Seth or Chris or Katie, or let's just do it, Summer Wells for that case. Why are people still going after Dawn and Candace? Why? I couldn't believe it when I heard it. There's this channel that said that I was going after Dawn and Candace because I was friends with Justin. Like, what? That's some stupidity. I've never gone after them. I've done nothing but always defended Dawn and Candace online. Always. Facebook and YouTube. Always. But other channels still go after them every single day. And it's ridiculous. But those who are spending hours upon hours calling out these tragedy pimps, you're just exploiting the exploiter, and you ain't much better, if any better, than them. Honestly. How can you even waste your whole day or evening on somebody that you don't like anyway? How? Can somebody answer that? Let me catch up with comments here. Sorry, guys. I'm going to make my StreamYard screen a little bigger. I think that'll help me with keeping up with comments. There we go. Exactly. I just did that this morning. Cleaning my house. Let's see. Oh, say your channel name. I don't care about that in my channel. As long as you don't advertise for, and I'm just gonna say it because I don't care anymore. I don't want truth and transparency advertised here, or any of the channels who hurt me before and lied on me. I don't want it. Don't want them here. But let's see. Anybody else? Oh, you did? Okay, cool. I will check my email. I haven't even checked it today at all. I'm recognizing your channel name. I need to look at that email, don't I? There are so many new channels, and I'm telling you guys, seriously. Yeah, I like this comment. I have my own style. It's kind of boring, I know. Okay. There we go. All right. So again, what good does it do to spend all of your waking hours, basically time when you should be spending with your family or friends or hobbies or whatever, something, right? What good is it doing anyway? Do you really think that one day Betty, for example, or somebody else that you don't like is going to turn on your live and say, "Oh my gosh, that's the clip I needed to see of myself. I was completely unaware that I said that. That was just so wrong. I'm closing down my YouTube. I'm gone. Oh my God, everybody. I'm sorry. Bye." Do you really think that she would ever say that? Hell no. You are literally just free advertisement for her. For any of these people that you're calling out on a daily basis, you're just free advertisement. Do you think she doesn't know that? She knows. She knows exactly what she's doing. She's stupid. She's pretty slick. Let's see. It took me a few weeks of figuring her out. All right, so let me see what this one is. So I am going to share a couple of clips, and then I'm going to bring up a clip of none other than a channel who does not like me, but if she actually knew me, she'd probably like me. She got caught up in the bandwagon of hate and lies, and that's just really damn sad because she calls out the exact same people that I would. How ironic is that? I think it was intentional, Oh, she did. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. She plagiarized my content, dude. I had I think I only had 5,000 subs at the time, and I'd put out a video on something that I had noticed on the court documents, And not even 2 hours later, she ran and went live with the exact same information as if she had just found it. I was dying laughing. 40 seconds more? Yeah, so all of you call out channels, honestly, seriously, you're spending way too much time on Betty or Brittany. What the hell? I mean, God. Why don't you focus some on where the real tragedy pimping has been occurring? I've called it out several times, but y'all, what are you too chicken to call out Lana? Really? Are you too chicken to call out the disgusting behavior that just happened on her channel, what, 2, 3 nights ago, where she had a whole panel for women who wanted to have an OnlyFans and fuck Brian Koberger? Are you really too chicken shit to call that out? Was that not vile? Oh, you don't know her? She hasn't hurt your fifis, so you won't go after her? That is disgusting. I called her out when she went after, remember when she doxed the neighbors around the Idaho 4 house? So bad that the girl was harassed for weeks and weeks and weeks, and she had to move. That was all on Lana. And I talked with the girl's mom. She reached out to me. I talked with her. I did an interview with her, and we both begged Lana to please take down that video. And she refused. Got her too many views. She couldn't take that down. You guys, I mean, you're barking up the right tree, but you're stuck in a loop. You know what I mean? If you're calling out, call out some of these that really, really need it. But you won't call her out. Why? Why are you scared of her? It is clear to me they are fully aware of truth and transparency, but they will not call her out. And what I just saw on her channel the other night, I was about to puke. Let me see if I have a screenshot because I don't want to pull her channel up. It's gross. But I think I took one screenshot. Here it is. And you guys can go look at this yourself. I'm going to start showing you guys some stuff here. Yeah, that was her live. Live call-in show, calling all females that want to cam up for Koberger. And the panel guests and her, it got graphic, y'all. Really graphic. Like, whop, 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 graphic. But nobody's calling this out. Look at this comment right here. Nobody's calling that out. Why? She wants to see some panty droppers. You disgusting piece of shit, Lana. You really are. That, if that doesn't outdo anything else that you've seen lately, ain't no hope for you. Because that's gross. There was more on there. Let's see. Yeah, she was encouraging people to message Brian Koberger in jail, knowing full well, okay, guys, I really hope that none of you guys actually fell for her when she was encouraging people to, hey, Kelly K, how you doing, honey? When she was encouraging people to message Brian Koberger on like the jail app. You know why, right? Because she can FOIA those, and then she's going to blast them on her channel and expose you, use you for content. I really hope none of y'all fell for that. Disgusting. Let's see. Trying to look through some of my screenshots. Bear with me, guys. Oh my god, I have content for days on these stupid people. Some of these, literally, I want to make my own whole thing on. Let's see. And some of these, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna hang on to that. The stuff on barbecue lady, and I got a couple of things about Clue in email, which I greatly appreciate. I'm just not gonna share those just yet. Save those for a rainy day. Okay, what is this again? Oh, okay. Those are just my screenshots and stuff related to Jared Lysick. I never got around to making that video that I wanted to make. Y'all know he pled guilty. I'm doing good, honey. I'm doing good. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, that's funny. I I have always said or thought, I haven't said it, but to me, she seems like a twisted Ellen DeGeneres impersonator. Oh my god. Yeah, that last live of hers was gross. Absolutely gross. Okay, so let's get into this stuff here. So again, like all I see is either channels that are on Seth's side going after Chris and Katie, hashtagging Sebastian, hashtagging Team Sebastian, and they're not even talking about Sebastian. Seriously. Or the exact same thing on the other side. You know, they're for Chris and they're bashing Seth or they're whatever. You know, nobody's really Team Sebastian. I haven't found one channel except maybe Web Sleuths. I dare to say Michelle After Dark. I really like her. I don't think she's really on one side or the other. Vinnie Politan, since he's joined YouTube, he's been pretty fair. But yeah, he was not only lost, you guys, on February 26th, 2024, but he's been lost again several times since online. He's just lost in all the mess. Not one of these creators actually gives a damn about him. I love Web Sleuth. I love Vinny. News Daddy, Brian Enton, step aside. He's our new news daddy, huh? Okay, so now I'm going to bring up one channel that I know some people don't like. I don't know who the hell it is. I have a good suspicion based on something that I saw in a title that was very familiar. And I'm like, oh, I know who you are. It's somebody who's obviously pro Betty, but they have some good stuff as well. Did you guys know that a channel that you don't like can actually be correct sometimes? Did you guys know that? You don't have to hate everything that they put out or call them names over everything that they put out just because you don't like them. I'm going to be giving a big shout out to somebody who did me dirty, but she was right about the video that she put out today. All right, so let's see here. So here is one. So today or was it last night? Today, I think. Wasn't it this morning, you guys? This is a screen grab from Granny's watching. Did you guys see her lose her mind over Nick putting in these emojis in her chat? Does anybody know what this means? When he says this, what did he mean? Yes, so true, Kelly, so true. In the Sebastian case, I wish we could get our hands on that footage from the house in the corner, but completely unedited. Yeah. You know what? I need to look through all of my recordings because I know that when that first came out, I did have a full recording of the whole thing from start to finish. It was like 44 seconds, and I know I have that somewhere. I just never had time to go through all my stuff. But it's about 44 seconds if I remember correctly. It's no longer than that. Let's see. Yes, I totally agree. Hi, Wise Angel. How are you? All right. So you young people should know what this means. But she took it as a threat that he was threatening her. And she claimed that he threatened to come to her house. And it's a boxing glove. He was calling her, which isn't nice. Okay, not nice. I don't know. There's some group of people that he's calling this, or somebody was calling a group of people, and Granny's like friends with this group of people. I don't know what all the deal is. I don't know. I don't care. But it's something about skunk box. Okay. That's what he was calling her. Skunk box. Well, he also had like a meme on his Twitter with a skunk of some kind. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. She took this, though, to be a threat and was telling everybody that he was physically threatening her. Then he said, yeah, skunk box. So, oh, good. I'll come check it out. I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to you. Okay, so, and then he said, drop your email or we can knock up later. I think is what he said. Drop your email or we can just knock up later. She took that as a threat that he was going to come to her house and beat her up and lost her shit. No, honey, he's asking you for your email so he can send you a cease and desist via email, or he can have it delivered to your door, knock on your door. How does this just go right over people's heads? It went completely over her head. And she was accusing him of threatening. And that's literally not what he was doing. And now I don't want, let me see. I think it's this one. Yeah, it was this one. And then oh my God. She was really frustrating because she was really being mean to somebody in chat, Mystic Firefly, who was just asking questions. Oh, God forbid you should challenge Granny on anything. Ridiculous. I have light bulb and glasses. Yeah. So she's going at people in her own chat. Ridiculous. But she's insisting. Now, I don't know what the drama is going on right now between her and Brittany, and supposedly Brittany claimed that this interview brought up SA. Well, let me just correct everybody, okay? Because I have the receipts on that. It did and it didn't. So they're both right. Technically, what had happened was, let me pull up. I've got the receipt for y'all. I just don't want to dox myself. Let me see here. Just a moment. Did y'all see when I had my thing where you could see my pictures? The cursive practice thing. I've got my grandsons practicing their cursive before they go to school. All right, so let's go to this one first. Give me just a second. Is it this one? Hold up, I think it's this one. Now, striker, no striking. Striker, no striking. I am only going to play the little piece here. Let's say, hang on, let me get my timestamp again. 5:38. Okay. Okay, good. It's not showing. All right, one moment. Okay, I don't want to do that one yet. Y'all know, if you know me, you know I'm always prepared, right? And I've lost this one link. Hang on just a second. I just got to get it out of my history. Right before I go live, I always reboot just to make sure I've got all my RAM and all that stuff going, you know? Here it is. Okay. All right, let me switch my screens around again here. Lord have mercy. You know, it's not really like riding a bike. It's really not. You don't go live often, you kind of get a little rusty. Okay. So what had happened was, okay, cool. Yeah. She actually recently said she was not going to cover this case anymore, and she went right back to covering the case. I don't know why. Yeah, no, he wasn't seeing. He was just calling her skunk box. Yeah. Okay. So, regarding the claim that SA was brought up during the interview on Web Sleuths. So I went over, he did have this is the only negative thing that I've said about either parent, and it was just straight up fact. There was a leaked call by Terry Lynn. She basically, I think she set him up for it. She triggered him and poked him, and he ended up losing his shit on her. However, in this phone call, no, I'm sorry. This was Chris Proudfoot and Chloe. And in this phone call, I'm going to drop this link in chat real quick. In this video, you will see there's a phone call between Chris and Chloe that discuss what happened on Web Sleuths. Now, let me see here. Hang on. Oh, I want it over here. Hold up. Hate it when that happens. Okay. Oh, good. Okay, I already changed it. So this one today, just to kind of remind you guys, this was over on Granny's, and she was saying, insisting that nothing about SA was brought up during this interview. And again, it was and it wasn't, and I'll show you how. What actually happened during this interview is, and I have the whole thing clipped here. We're going to listen to it. And bear with me just a second. Oh, you know what, guys? Hang on. I have to reshare. I don't have my sound shared. I remember I did not click that when I shared it before, so let me just fix that real quick. There we go. All right, so this is what happened. And he was furious because Chloe had said this, or not Chloe, the other girl. What was her name? But if you listen to this phone call, if you haven't heard it or you haven't heard it in a while, this will clear up why Chris was so mad. And I understand why he was mad. I get it. He didn't, though. Let me show you what happened in the actual interview. It was the other girl who brought it up. Let me make sure I got it on the right. Oh boy, right? Okay. Interview. Come back.
Weeks ago, somebody asked me what I thought, and I had some information from court documents that could have been a lot of quote unquote tea for.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to turn on the transcript so you guys can see that in writing as well, so there's no misunderstanding about what she said. All right, here we go. Listen to this. This is what the PI had said that pissed Chris off. And I get it.
And I mean, weeks ago, somebody asked me what I thought, and I had some information from court documents that could have been a lot of quote unquote tea for the internet to have. And I refused to release it because
Court documents on, let me ask you this, on who? Me, Seth, Katie?
Katie.
Okay.
I refused to release it because, number one, I didn't think it would help find Sebastian. Number two, it was a deeply personal thing. And also,
when she was young?
Yes.
Okay, so let me
finish, and I referred to them.
So, if anybody does not understand that that was basically a dog call to all these real lifers and people on the internet to go find what she was talking about. That's all that did. She shouldn't have said that. I totally agree with Chris that she should not have said that. You don't tell people on YouTube that you got tea that you're hiding, right? So I'm going to play just this little clip again.
And I mean, weeks ago, somebody asked me what I thought, and I had some information from court documents that could have been a lot of quote unquote tea for the internet to have.
Sorry, not cool. Number one, the information that she dug up, she wouldn't have done so properly. I can tell you that much, because I'm not going to get involved in all of the saying what it was and all this crap. She's the one who brought this up. Seth didn't talk about it on this panel. He talked about it in his private phone call with Chloe that she recorded and then released. I'm sorry, but both of those bitches are snakes. And I know a snake in the grass when I see one. That was not cool, honestly, for either one of them to do that. For the other girl, I think her name was Jules, right? Or for Chloe to put any of that out there, because that fueled so much drama in the case. Because wouldn't you freaking know it? Sleuths got busy and they found the documents, or they were leaked. They got around. And none of that had a damn thing to do with this missing boy. None of it. But what did they do? The channels who didn't like Chris and Katie, they used that against them. Not only did they use that, but they created all new rumors and bullshit just based on the documents. Just because we read a court document, we still don't know all the facts. Y'all know that, right? We still don't really know. Just reading little bits and pieces of documents, we don't know the real story behind it. That happened to me. Avery Shannon, murder podcast lady. Yeah. She openly doxed me. She started bringing up my personal family matters. She looked up my stuff and then went on a panel, wouldn't you know it, Granny's, and starts talking about my case as if she knew what the fuck she was talking about, and she didn't. Disgusting behavior, y'all. Just because you don't like somebody, whether it's me or Clue or Queen Bee or Betty or Granny, none of it. Nobody should be doxing anybody. The parents in missing child's cases, I'll just say it right now. Body Mouvan, if I'm saying that correctly, she created an entire huge spreadsheet. Most of it's great. The section, the tab where she's fully doxing out everybody in Sebastian's family, phone numbers, addresses, freaking jobs. What the hell? Why do these families get further victimized by people online? I have a question for you guys. I'll ask you before I show the next thing. What's the difference between a tragedy pimp channel and a channel who calls out tragedy pimps? What's the difference between those two? Can anybody give me the answer to that question? Does anybody know? What's the actual difference, the real difference between a tragedy pimp channel and the channels who are calling out those tragedy pimps, who are tragedy pimps in their opinion? Not saying that they are, but they're being called out as if they are. Like Brittany, for example. The only difference is the channel name. Dude, they're all doing the same thing. There was this off-the-cuff comment that Seth had made, and they all jumped on it. Somebody had played it, right? Somebody played this interview, and he made an off-the-cuff comment that maybe he shouldn't have said. So what? It's really none of our business what these people say, and we shouldn't be dragging them for saying anything or for all of their emotions, whether they're hiding, whether they're publishing their searches or whatever the hell they're doing. It's none of our business. But anyway, he'd made that comment, and this person had it on their channel, and all of the people came out of their woodwork to say, oh, how horrible it was for him to say that. Oh my God, that's just so horrible. That should have never gotten out in the public. While they played the freaking clip on loop. Oh my God, this is so horrible. It should never be out here in the public. Let's play it again. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Cha-ching, cha-ching. You ain't no better. None of you who did that in particular, I see you, nonsense. None of you guys are any better than the people that you're calling out. And you're jumping on bandwagons to go after people like me and others who are just hated for some innocent mistakes that we've made and false accusations that you just jump right into and believe because you're obviously stupid. Didn't watch my live where I showed the receipts, but whatever. You have no sense of confirmation bias. None. Absolutely none. And I am sick of it. I'm not scared to call y'all out. I'm just not. Let's see. So let me show this now. I dropped that link to the video that I did about the call with Chris. Now I'm going to go to this. Now I'm pulling up a channel who don't like me for actually no good reason. 538. I'm just going to go directly to the little thing and show it real quick because I don't want anybody to false strike me like they accused me of doing, which was also false, while True Crime with Eve actually false struck me in the middle of all of it. Completely false strike. But they liked her back then. So if you're willing to jump on a bandwagon while it's hot, you're good. You're in with the mean girl clique for a while. But it doesn't stick, y'all. Stop it. Okay, so let's see here. I want to change. I don't want to show that. Okay. So this is Earth. And she's absolutely correct. I wish she would have explained in the comments what it meant, the skunk box, but correct. These were not threats by Nick the Hat to Granny Watching or anyone else. Just stupid. Absolutely stupid. I'm not going to play any of it, but I'll drop the link. All right, so let's see here. I have this one I'm going to pull up really quick as well. I have more time in the daytime while my kiddos are at school than I do in the evening. I have no time in the evening, y'all, anymore until after they're in bed. Okay, so making sure. All right, so take a look at this one. This channel is called War Eagle. And they do a lot of clips. Again, they appear to be very pro Betty, and I think I know who they are. But this is a clip that they took of when Illuminati was actually the one driving to the victim's home and taking videos and reporting back. So you guys, I don't want to get struck. And I don't really like to play other people's content anyway, but you really have to come and see this clip specifically, because it's her and Cletus are talking about the house and the lights and what vehicles are there and what's going on, and that's freaking stalking behavior. You know, you're literally getting on to BHB for going into a neighborhood and stopping and putting signs on light poles in the neighborhood. Whether she went on private property or she was in the easeway, I don't freaking know. And clearly she's got 6 protection order violations that she's got to go to court on. What is it, October 10th or something? But she did something wrong. That's for sure. And yeah, she was the one at fault with a lot of this stuff. But you got Clue, your girl out here doing the same shit, y'all. Same thing. Yes, absolutely. Rules for thee and not for me. Exactly. Let me see where we are in this little video clip here.
That we're looking at.
Right.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think there's a tree in their backyard.
We'll go back out there tomorrow and film again. And the space between the houses, it's probably like, if you're not counting each house's property, there might be like a 3-foot maybe walkway or something.
Yeah.
And girl, that wasn't even right. Look it up on Google. There's a lot of room between these houses, but whatever. You can hear it's her and Cletus. So I don't know if I already dropped this or not. Go watch. She's out here doing the most. People forgot about her little interview on Pascal, didn't you? She's out there doing way more than Betty, in my opinion. Let's see. All right. What is this one? Hold up. I think this, oh, no, I already had that one up. Okay, so, I'm not going to pull up the spreadsheet by body moving because frankly it's got doxing information on it, so I'm not going to do it. But that really needs to be fixed. It really needs to be fixed. So, but again, the only difference between a Tragedy Pimp channel and a channel who calls them out is the channel name. They are all putting out the exact same information, just insulting each other as they do it, with the victims hashtagged, and they're monetized and making money. Whether they're monetized or not, I don't give a shit. But they're still making money either way. So who are you to judge each other? Who? Who out here really is Team Sebastian? Who? Who's really Team Sebastian anymore? I can go way back. When I say I'm Team somebody, I am Team somebody, period. When I said I was Sophie Strong, I meant it and I lived it. I was there only for Sophie, not Mom. I wasn't Team Mom or Team Dad, period. I am Team Sebastian, period. These cases are more than popular hashtags for getting you mean girl bitches views and money while you trash the other side and the missing or victims' families. Period. So I have an idea. How about you nasty mean girls? You know who you are. Why don't you come back and attack me some more? Why don't you do some more lives on me? Go ahead, bring me some more of that drama instead of the parents of a missing child. I will take more of your lies and manufactured drama on my back if it means that you will just shut the fuck up about the entire family of Sebastian Rogers. Bring it on. Please, bring it on. Leave them alone. Bring it to me. I don't have a missing kid. I don't have a dead child anywhere. I don't have what they're going through. I can take it. Can you leave them alone? All of them. Leave them alone. Bring it to me. I can take it. Do some lives on me. At least give them a break. but you need to leave them alone. All of them. I have no idea what they must be going through. My kid's 10 minutes late coming home from the bus, and my heart's already palpitating. And I'm looking out the window. We know our bodies feel when our kid's supposed to be home. We know that. We feel it. We have an internal thing. Can you imagine these parents waking up every day, going 24 hours a day in a state 10,000 times worse than that? I don't think any of them have a clue what happened to their kid. None of them. And again, if you watch my last video that I put out, there's no evidence of any crime. Could that change? Sure. But why are people speculating and causing further harm and pain to this family? Not just the parents, but the grandparents. They need to be left alone. And again, has everybody forgotten about the Kylie Rodney case? Back then, every single creator agreed that when a family tells you to back off and shut up and stop discussing their child, you should respect that whether you like it or not. And to me, I don't care if it's Chris or Katie saying it or Seth saying it. We should respect enough to do what they want. All they want is for people to stop trashing the parents, to focus on Sebastian, keep him out there, and help find him. Every single one of them have called out the drama and asked for it to stop. And none of you idiots who are doing this on a day-to-day basis will respect that. None of you. I heard so much speculation today just on Granny's Watching that is disgusting. And guess who was sitting in her chat? Hey, nonsense, what's up? Why are you in that chat? Why? You can't call out Brittany while you're sitting over there and Granny watching chat. The hypocrisy is astounding for you to do that. You can't call out nobody as long as you're associated with that. Period. Anybody can go to the lives yesterday and today and watch what she is saying about Seth. It's disgusting. She literally has no idea what she's talking about. But she knows she don't like Seth. Oh, that's the one I was going to play. Hold on. Give me a second. I got one I want to play right here, I believe. Okay, wait. Hang on, give me just a moment. I've got to make my screen bigger so I can find this video really quick because it's very well done. And I cannot remember who put that out today. Hold on. Here we go. It's okay. Oh, I want to make it its own little window so nobody sees my other tabs and stuff. I've got too many tabs. All right. Great. Now my neighbor's out here mowing. Alrighty. Now I can share this. So this is what Granny has said about Seth. You ready? This is gross. Somebody who said she wasn't even going to cover the case anymore, and calls out Brittany, allegedly with Brittany J, all the time, constantly. Welcome, Brittany. Thank you so much for being here. That is horrible. I want you to reach out. I want Chia off of here if you don't mind. Here is my email, hun. You're welcome. And listen to what, Granny? Hello, Jam. Welcome, honey. How are you doing? Good to see you. Listen to this shit.
Oh, I haven't. No, I don't know anything about it, but I was.
Oh, and before I forget, this is, I don't even know how to link to shorts. Honestly, don't. This is Chronicles of the Shady. I'm going to start it over. Is there a way to link a short? Aha, sure. There we go. All right, I'm going to drop this in the chat for y'all. Please make sure to hit the like button on that, okay? I would subscribe, but I don't think they liked me either. It's fine. But this is an excellent video. Please come check all their content out. They've been doing a good job on a lot of stuff. Let's see. Here we go.
Oh, I haven't. No, I don't know anything about it, but I was told several times to look at Steph's reports with work, that there are negative reports against him with work. I never done it. I don't even know how to do it, but I believe it without even seeing it because I believe what I see with Seth. I'm sorry, but you know, I'm a former addict. I've been in trouble with the law. I know people like Seth. I can smell him.
Okay. First comment, and she's not even to the worst part here. Granny, I'm sorry, but there is no such thing as a former addict. That is like saying you are a former alcoholic or a former Marine. No such thing. Okay? Okay. You are an addict for life, you're an alcoholic for life, and you're a Marine for life. Right, guys? It's like saying you're a former RSO or former criminal. Cut the shit. Hello, Penny. How are you doing? So good to see you. Are you talking about her live? Yeah. Absolutely. Thank you. Hey, Karen. Good to see you. Oh, and a nurse for life. Absolutely. 100%. 100%, like she said. Okay, let me play the rest of this, you guys. Oh, I was pissed when I saw this.
It's written all over him.
Well, congratulations on your recovery. I am 12 years meth free, so congratulations.
Congratulations to you. 12 years. Wow.
And you are absolutely right. You know, we can see people that, you know, we see things that other people don't see because, I mean, I'll admit it, I was that person.
I always say it's like drug addicts have a radar for other drug addicts, right?
Yes.
Like we kind of spot them out. And he does walk around like he's a celebrity. He had to stand in front of his mom while his mom was speaking with cameras on him. There's cameras out there on the bridge. Everybody's lined up against the railings, but Seth has to step out and be center front. Seth loves being in the spotlight. Well, here you are, Seth. We got you in the spotlight. What's the problem now?
You dirty bitch. You took something innocent that this man did and twisted it for your own gain. Literally, for your own gain. You assumed wrongly about somebody. You just accused, publicly defamed. That is called defamation of character and slander, girl. Are you not aware of that? You just accused this man of being an addict. Publicly. It's disgusting. And it's false. So that is why Nick was in your freaking chat wanting your email so he could probably send you a C&D as well. Otherwise, they're going to have to serve it in person. Nothing else matters. The little skunk box emojis. You felt threatened by that? Girl, please. After you say crap like this, you deserved some backlash for that. I don't know Nick. Don't know him at all. But I'm telling you, you guys are just... the people who love Betty just constantly going after Chris and Katie's side. And anybody that supports Chris and Katie. Everybody falls under that umbrella. They don't like Chris and Katie, so anybody who supports or defends them is trash. And the exact same opposite is true. Anybody who is on Chris and Katie's side is just trashing Seth's side constantly. And like I said, it's complete and utter bullshit. Yes, Karen, complete disgusting behavior. Exactly. Hi, Melissa. How are you? Did I say that right? I don't have it enlarged. Seth is in the spotlight because it is his child that's missing. Also, Seth has no signs or prior or present drug use, in my opinion. That is true. I agree. I don't think any of these people know real pain. You don't know real pain until you've lost a child physically in real life. I've buried an infant. These idiot high school mentality mean girls don't know shit about anything. Freaking ridiculous. I'm on Sebastian's side. Yes. Hello, good to meet you. Don't think I've seen you before, but good to meet you. Thank you for being here. I am just coming back, y'all, after vicious attacks that I went through. It was hell, y'all. It was so much hell that I took a break. I was like, screw this place. I'm going to go enjoy summer with my family. And I did. I had a great summer. And all over, y'all, this started way back in the Sophie Long case. I stood with the victim, little Sophie. Not her dad, but because her dad had her and was trying to protect her from mom's boyfriend, if you guys remember, I got attacked viciously and accused of supporting Michael taking off with her, which I didn't do and publicly said so the minute that he did it. He's the one that took off. They found him in like Mexico or something. And he's sitting in prison for a long time now. That's good. I wasn't on his team. I was Sophie, hashtag Sophie Strong. That was our hashtag. And I'm proud of it and I would do it again. But because I was on the other side, again, we're doing the sides bullshit, right? Because I was on the other side with Sophie and her dad, because he's who had her at the time. The boyfriend was barred. He was barred from seeing the children. He was barred from being in that house when the children were there. And yet people still supported. And the mom stayed with him. This child screamed and begged to not be forced to go back to her mom's house and disclose what was happening. And grandma stood there and said, "Oh, honey, if you were that upset, you wouldn't have done this so good as you did at the recital or some ballet or some shit that she had just gone through. Are you fucking kidding me?" And people stood with that grandma. Oh, don't even get me started on bad grandmas. Don't even get me started on that. 'Cause there's some shady grandmas out there. And if you know anything about my channel, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Irresponsible, culpable people. Just like in the Maddie Soto case, where she clearly failed. She was clearly suckered and gaslit and groomed and all of that. That sucks. That's sad. That happened. But she was also responsible for that little girl. She did not protect Maddie. Period. But she's not getting charged. The exact same thing happened in another case. Sometimes the bad guy or girl doesn't get charged. Sometimes they get qualified immunity. It sucks. It doesn't mean they didn't do anything wrong, right? So the ones that don't get charged, you know, these pedophiles who get away with hurting our children because there's not enough evidence or the child's too young to articulate things or they kept it a secret for, quote, too long. The person's still a pedophile, right? Doesn't mean they're not. It just means they couldn't be charged. Same thing. And so many people on YouTube don't understand this. Yes, Penny, I had, oh my God, that was just terrible. But you know, ever since I came back, I have seen this place with like brand new eyes. I was completely off of here for a while. I started coming back like that last few weeks and kind of peeking around, you know. But if you can't see what I'm telling you today, then you really do need to break yourself, get away from this for a while, and come back and you will see the fuckery for what it really is. It really is. Hello, Fugitive Recovery Agent, MGA. Let me see your warrant. How are you doing today? Let me see here. Let me look at my notes too. Because I think, I mean, seriously, y'all, there are so many just dirty ass channels doing the same crap that the people that they don't like and calling out for doing the same stuff. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Some of the calling out, like I said, I get. You know, makeup mobster, you go, girl. You go. Every day, go hard. She deserves it. You know, when Betty put out all that false information and called QB all kinds of horrible things that were not true at all, you got a right to call it out. You got a right to go for him. But, you know, BHB is who she is. She's not going to change. Same thing with Laura. We all know this. So, but instead, it's kind of like, where's my notes on the stress thing? Hang on. I think I have another tab, don't I? Just a moment. Let me get to the end. Seriously, need to close some of my tabs. Okay. So, as somebody who took a break, I'm doing pretty good. Thank you. Better after that break I took, I'm telling you. Because what I went through caused my blood pressure to skyrocket. I was not in a good place physically, and then mentally. It was horrible. And these people just move on with their lives like, nah, they didn't do nothing wrong. Yeah, they did. They lied on me. Straight up lied. For clicks and views and money while they're sitting next to known scammers. I literally have receipts and I'm saving them because I'm going to be doing a special on this bitch because, oh, she was part of people who were on a panel calling me a scammer. Calling me a scammer. With their own made up math, their own made up twisted receipts. And I have proof she's the scammer. So ridiculous. The hypocrisy is astounding. How can you sit on a panel and call somebody a scammer when you are a known, proven, receipts driven, like it's you. This was you. And you scammed people out of thousands of dollars. Thousands of dollars. And then these people get up on a panel and they're like, well, I don't know. I don't know if she owed her $11 or was it 35 or was it 70? No, it was 100. No, I think it was just 35. No, yeah, I think it was 30. This is what they did to me for months. Because somebody else who was jealous because my channel was growing, they didn't like it, so they came after me with vicious rumors. Because I called them out for attacking the victim's father on a case. Attacking and accusing, defaming the father of a victim. I called them out for it and I paid dearly. But you know what? I'd do it again. The quote on my banner, just so y'all know, and I'm going to read it here. In this community, we stand with, behind, and if necessary, in front of victims, families, and survivors. Period. Guess who is never going to get a cease and desist, y'all? Guess who's never going to get a cease and desist? Me. Me. Guess who's getting all the cease and desist right now? All these stupid bitches who are dragging these families for their own personal gain when they should be focusing on the child or the case. But they can't because drama sells so much better than anything else. Drama sells. They're going to go where the money leads them, and that should show you who they really are. Thank you, Slim. It is so irritating. But speaking of irritating, y'all, when I went through all that bullshit, I acknowledged my part, okay? The mistakes that I made a full-ass apology video, and it was rough. But I didn't do the other crap that they accused me of. I spouted off my mouth about somebody that I shouldn't have let something slip, and I made mistakes. But I didn't do any scamming or tragedy pimping or any of this bullshit, and I would never get a C&D because I don't attack families. I don't attack victims. Shock and awe content, yeah, for sure. So I will never get a cease and desist from a family. How about that? How many of these people can say that? How many of them have gotten them? Clue's got them. I think Granny's about to get one. Who else has gotten them? So many of these channels. Barbecue Lady, again, don't get me started on her. She straight up lied about the cease and desist that she got. She's a whole ass liar, y'all. She went on a panel and kind of went over a couple of the items on the C&D and then twisted them. And then, oh, God, I need a $25,000 attorney. Oh, help, help, help. Nah. It costs $0 to respect a family's wishes and shut the hell up. Back away slowly. Leave them alone. Nobody ever said that you can't cover the case. Just stop accusing the family. Look at the TBI website, what it says. The family has fully cooperated. Leave it at that. Let them do their job. I mean, y'all have no idea the people that I talk to in the background, the information that I have on cases that I never put out here. Would never put out private information. I'm not like these people who puts out their private emails and private text messages. Betty was the one exception 2 years ago when she told me she had a secret deal, secret friendship with another channel, and they were going to exploit a victim's family and expose all their messages, and they were tricking them and scamming them. Yeah, I called that out. I would do it again. But as far as like regular people and other channel creators and my friends and stuff, what is private with me and another person has always remained that way. So, exactly. Excellent point. Someone says, I was in Hendersonville, Tennessee. My car wasn't tampered with and I wasn't followed or harassed. There's a right way to help. Absolutely. The video that I just put out on Sebastian yesterday has a clip in there. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Go to the one I thought we would have found him by now. And it shows a clip of some volunteers out, fixing up flyers out of the back of their cars and putting them out in Hendersonville. That might have been you or somebody you were with. But tons of people have gone out and helped. Only 0.005% of people who have helped have broadcast their quote unquote help on YouTube. And I'm sorry, I'm going to say another thing too while I'm at it, because this is a one and done for me. We should not be live streaming searching in woods and gutters and manholes and all of that. Please don't do that. And I don't need to tell you why. Do I? Please, for the love of God, tell me I don't need to tell you why you shouldn't do that. I have more respect for human beings than to say the words, but you should know better. What if, right? Stop it. Stop live streaming searching in woods. And stop coming up with fake evidence that you made up. Oh, these his pants or these his glasses, all this bullshit. Yeah, that's all Terry Lynn all day long. You'd be surprised where the start of all this happened. Clue, Terry Lynn, Barbecue Lady, and who else? I think that's the main culprits that started all the drama. But you know what a lot of people don't understand, and I already put this out on my channel a long time ago. Let me tell you when I did. I just got a clip from somebody asking me about this because it was brought up in a chat a couple of days ago. What is that? Hold up. Oh, I did it as a live. Hold on. And to kind of tell you how far back it was. Yeah, 6 months ago, when I called out people attacking victims' parents, is when my attacks started happening. But you know what? I will take it again if it means that these people will please leave the Proudfoots and Bowersocks and Rogers alone. Bring it on. I can take some more. Let's see. Hate bonding. Oh, yeah. I remember all that. Ugh. Okay, there's checked all my receipts. Oh, geez. I did it on my nighttime channel, remember? Hold on. I believe that's where it's at. Go to. Should be here. Yep, here it is. If you go to my second channel and go to the live that I did 5 months ago, called Let's Clear This Up, the flyer and the money, you will see in there that I was not the first one who put out that flyer with the altered photo of Sebastian. And I did not alter the photo, and I didn't alter the TBI flyer the way they put it out. It was Terry Lynn who did it, and the receipt is in this live. So y'all should check that out. I'm going to grab the link here. Since it was brought up as something like new, I might as well throw it out there. But if you go in the video, it shows you, and also shows all these people who were helping as well with the search. But it shows you the date and time that she did it. And I explained that's where I got it. Do these people care about the truth? No, they don't care about the truth on anything. They will stick to their guns because they cannot admit, shit, she's literally not even the one that did that. Shit, that statement they put, it wasn't about her. Crap. She has a receipt that she taught to them and it wasn't about her. Crap. I really shouldn't have done that to this woman. No, they'll never say that ever. And I'm okay with that. Like, bring it on, please. This live is me inviting these people who are attacking the family to turn their attention over here. Right over here. Hello. Come at me. Come at me, bro. Or should I say, come at me, boo. Come on, bring it. If it will get you to shut up about this family, give them some peace, I'll take some more. May I have another, mother? May I have another? Bring it. What I say on my ticker is true. That quote, I changed it up a little bit, but Lip Lock No More had said that on a video that she put out, and I loved it so much. I asked her, I was like, I didn't even ask. I was just like, I'm stealing this. And kind of made it my own too, but she's awesome. Anyway, y'all gotta do better. Calling each other out, you've become the exact same thing. You've stared into the abyss for far too long, ladies and gentlemen. You have become that which you used to hate. That's the danger in being a call out drama channel. It's sad. It's really sad. Because, as I said, Sebastian was lost on February 26th, and now he's lost again. Can anybody do better? Can anybody prove that they're really Team Sebastian? There's your challenge. You Team Sebastian, prove it. Stop being Team Seth or Team Katie or Team Chris. It's Team Sebastian. Get it right, do better. And y'all, I am going to go have my lunch. I really appreciate you being here this afternoon. I hope some people check this out, and I hope the people who need to see it, see it. It's probably not going to do any more good than they are doing, calling out people who they think are tragedy pimps just because they don't like them. Oh, she pissed me off this time. She was friends with this bitch, and they started a channel, and she left me, and whatever. Please grow up, everybody, and do better. Leave for a little bit, come back, and you will have more clarity. Believe me. You've been listening as you edit a video for Climate. Oh, cool. Cool. It was good to see you too, Jeff. Yes. Team. Let's see. I'm going to do a quick look at, make sure to miss any chats here. I really appreciate everybody so much. Wish they'd stop being team you for clicks and views. Absolutely. Absolutely. I literally want to cry about it. Because you know what? I'm team Sebastian, which means that I should automatically be and am team Seth. And I'm automatically team Chris and Katie. We should drop all of the BS, stop with the accusations and the defamation and hindering the case. Barbecue lady, you're a damn liar. And I really wish I could put all this shit out. And I'm probably gonna. You're forcing my hand by grifting off of this child. But what you got ain't what you're telling people about. You know it, girl. You know it. So I suggest that you fix your little grift that you got going on. You probably owe people money now based on what you're lying about. And I can prove it. So please stop grifting. Everybody, stop hurting this family more. Thank you for those who've watched. I will see you guys later. Ugh, I need some lunch, y'all. I will see you guys next time, okay? Thank you all. A big hug. And have a great day.
Hey all y'all. How y'all doing today? All y'all have a good day.
And the one question to end all questions, what do you think you're doing? Well, it doesn't matter what I think I'm doing. I know what I'm doing, and I'm not going to get in trouble for what I'm doing or what I think I'm doing. I'm going to get in trouble for what you think I'm doing. So the question that we need to deal with here is not what do I think I'm doing, what do you think I'm doing? I need this information if I'm going to come up with a decent lie.